After the spring 2022 season, we were left wondering, will the next season be a letdown after the blazing fire we just had? If I'm honest, I had my reservations. Overlord Season 4, Devil's a Part-Timer Season 2, and Shadow's House Season 2 aside, mostly everything else was left to chance. We had some true winners this season with the beautiful Call of the Night. I love this show. The continuation of Summertime Render, When Will Iomu Make His Move? Lucifer and the Biscuit Hammer, this show is pretty freaking great. And surprisingly, My Stepmom's Daughter is My Ex. Yes, I know, but it's actually got some good character to it. We also have some letdowns with Rent a Garbage Can, where I just want to see how deep they dig themselves, Harem in the Labyrinth, which is just sometimes painful to watch, and shows that had a better first core. Sachi Gang, Where Ya At? All good things indeed. But there has been one show that has stood out and has not stood down since episode 1, and that would be Lycoris Recoil. Lycoris are essentially a government-funded peacekeepers with guns and cool ninja skills, and they're all female. But our story centers on an arms deal gone wrong, due to a Lycoris named Takina taking rash action to save a fellow Lyco. She did it, but she acted out of orders. Now she has been sent from DA to a Lycoris cafe, basically a cafe in disguise. This is where we meet our main character, Chisato, who is without a doubt the greatest Lycoris. With the ability to dodge bullets and aim like any other, she is truly the best of the best. Instead of doing what normal Lyco do, she takes Takina on weird jobs trying to help those in need. But her past is a bit shrouded in mystery. Now Takina's main goal is to get back into DA as soon as possible. However, Chisato is determined to show Takina that there is more to life than just taking them. Unbeknownst to them, Takina and Chisato end up trying to solve a case that will bring them closer and closer to danger. Alright, I suck at synopses, but you gotta take my word for it, this show's amazing! When I first added it to my list, I was a bit iffy, and to be honest, I thought it was going to be another Lapis Relights. And I was not going to do another dumpster fire like Lapis Relights. I would rather rewatch Shikimori at that point. That's how much I did not want that to happen. However, my expectations were met and then some within the very first episode. This show has the smoothest animation you will see this season, with action scenes to boot, and you really have a well-balanced show with a really well-balanced cast. Chisato is such a happy character. She doesn't even use real bullets and refuses to kill anyone. Yet she is the deadliest Lycoris, which gives her humanity and compassion, and when she isn't being a Lyco, she's just a Genki girl, but not the over-the-top annoying Genki girl. Sorry, I had something stuck in my throat there. Anyway, she's just so fun to be around, and her voice actor does an amazing job bringing her to life and making her even cuter. Takina is our serious kudere. Well, not really Nagato kudere, but monotone serious. Let's put it this way, she's very logistical, okay? And she balances out Chisato's energy very well. They're very yin and yang of each other, and they keep the show going and keep us wanting more. The background characters are pretty good too, with Mika, Mizuki, and even Kurumi. Wait, that's the wrong Kurumi. No, that's still the wrong Kurumi. There she is. They all play a role in this fantastic show. I mean, does it have its fan service? Not really. Which is why I'm probably enjoying it to the fullest extent. I mean, don't get me wrong, I enjoy a spot of good fan service, okay? I'm clearly a man of culture, but this show doesn't ruin its vibe with overpowering the audience with it. Kind of like how Mirako-chan did. It had a great story, but it threw too much fan service in there for the story to really be underpowered, you know? This sort of yearning moments here and there are appreciated, but again, they don't overpower the underlying feel of the story and the show. I honestly haven't heard one bad thing about this show, and it's easy to see why. With such an interesting cast and heartwarming moments mixed with action and twists that will leave you speechless, Lycoris Recoil is my recommendation for anyone this season. Now, how's the story, you may ask? Well, the story itself isn't really what's the driving force behind the show. It's mostly the kawaii kick in the nuts part that we stay for. Now, I do know that there are stronger stories out there, but honestly, I don't really care. This show is pacing itself wonderfully, and you don't really care how long it takes to get to the bottom of it. You're just enjoying the ride. So far, Lycoris Recoil is a beautifully well-balanced show that I just can't wait to watch every week. It keeps on delivering. Currently we're on episode 7, so I'm not really hoping for a wrap-up this season. I'm already got my fingers crossed for a season 2, so let's keep that up. All in all, if you're still hesitating on watching Lycoris Recoil, my dude, stop hesitating and start enjoying. Trust me, Lycoris Recoil is awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know this video was a bit shorter than what I normally do. it's so weird. Whenever I recommend a show, every video is like, 3, 4 minutes. But whenever I'm berating a show, it's like 20-minute reason why you suck. But regardless of that, thank y'all so much for watching. Are you watching Lycoris Recoil this season? I hope you are. And if you are, let me know down in the comments below what you think of it. And with that, I'm out. Peace. See ya.